There are many pre-made and commercial pet foods out there that claim to be complete and balanced, but oftentimes they fall short. Today, I will be reviewing Viva Raw's new balanced line for canine adult maintenance. We're going to find out if this food is actually balanced and see what foods they use to balance it. I'm going to look over their recipes in detail, and at the end, I'll give my opinion and the pros and cons so you can have confidence knowing whether Viva's food is right for your adult dog. Let's begin. So, who is Viva Raw? Viva Raw is based in North Carolina and specializes in making prey model grinds which contain bone, muscle meat, liver, and depending on the animal, heart, gizzard, and kidney as well. Currently, they're only shipping within the US. What makes Viva Raw unique from other PMR grinds? Well, not only do they have a ground option, which is how all pre-made raw comes, but they also have a chunked option as well. This gives the pet the ability to actually chew the muscle meat and organs, which I think is pretty cool. Their staple proteins are beef, chicken, duck, and turkey, which are part of their new complete line that I will be reviewing today. But along with this, they also carry pure PMR blends like rabbit and some seasonal proteins like elk, venison, emu, and bison, all of which are human grade and sourced from reputable farms. Now, let's take a deeper look into their complete recipes, starting with beef. The complete beef formula is a base of 10% ground beef bone, 10% beef liver and kidney, and 80% beef muscle meat and heart. These foods make up 90% of the total ingredients. Today, I'm showing you the chunked beef formula. You can see the meat, organ, and fat chunks right away. But what are these other chunked ingredients? Let's take a look at the rest of the ingredients list and find out why they're included. Organic flaxseed oil is added to balance out the fatty acid profile. Organic ginger is added to provide manganese. Organic Iceland kelp is added to provide iodine. Cod liver oil powder is added for omega-3s and vitamin D. And vitamin E is added for vitamin E. Then there's a few additional ingredients that give the food a little nutrient and fiber boost, which are organic shiitake mushrooms, organic carrots, organic broccoli, organic green beans, and organic wheatgrass. Additionally, green-lipped mussels were added for joint support, and organic cranberries were added for urinary health. I thought the cranberries were a unique ingredient because not only do they aid in urinary health, but they can also be a natural source of iodine. This beef recipe is actually the highest in fat, and a great option for high-energy dogs. Now, let's see what Matsu thinks. Next is their complete chicken formula, which is a base of 10% ground chicken neck bone, 10% chicken liver, and 80% chicken meat, heart, and gizzard. This is also a chunked recipe. Look at those chunks of gizzards and hearts. Like the beef recipe, it also includes organic flaxseed oil, ginger, Icelandic kelp, cod liver oil powder, and vitamin E to fill nutritional holes, and additional veggies, mussels, and cranberries to round the nutritional profile. Opposite to the beef recipe, the complete chicken formula is the lowest in fat, which can be great for overweight dogs or dogs that need a reduced fat diet. Now, let's see what Matsu thinks. Next, we have their complete turkey formula, which is a base of 10% ground turkey neck bone, 10% turkey liver, and 80% turkey meat, heart, and gizzard. Now, this is the ground recipe, and as you can see, everything is finely blended and ground together. Just like the chicken and beef recipes, the ingredients that are added to balance the meal are the same, and make up the remaining 10% of the formula. The turkey formula is also a great low-fat option. Let's see what Matsu thinks. Now we have their complete duck formula, which is a base of 10% ground duck neck bone, 10% duck liver, and 80% duck meat, heart, and gizzard. Just like the turkey, this is a ground formula, and the texture is super smooth. The remaining 10% are the same whole food sources and e-oil that the other recipes use to balance. Duck is a much fattier bird, so the formula is a bit higher in fat than the turkey and chicken. Let's see what Matsu thinks. After my detailed analysis and Matsu's taste testing of Viva Raw's complete formulas, the results are in. Matsu, what did you think? Now, what do I think? Let's go over the pros and cons, starting with the pros. Number 1, they're balanced with 98% whole food sources. This means that each nutrient within the meal is provided through an animal or plant-based ingredient. This isn't too common in commercial foods because synthetic nutrients are much cheaper and more convenient. Even though cod liver oil powder, vitamin E oil, and flaxseed oil aren't in a whole food form, they're still not considered a synthetic nutrient because they're both derived from a natural source. Number 2, Viva Raw is a very transparent company. They openly share where they source and update their customers if their sources change. They're also open and willing to provide the nutritional analysis of their food, which many companies are wary of disclosing. Number 3, they have sought guidance from a handful of veterinarians and nutritionists to help formulate their recipes. This gives me a peace of mind since some companies try to balance their food on their own. Now for the cons, and actually there's only one. For those of you that don't like the inclusion of non-animal based ingredients to balance a raw meal, then Viva may not be your pick. I want to note though that at this time, I don't know of any commercial raw food out there that makes a complete and balanced formula with only animal-based ingredients, meaning no additional whole food sources or supplements to balance. If you're someone who would rather fill nutritional gaps with whole foods, you can always get their pure PMR line and add ingredients yourself. After feeding both the PMR grinds and balanced recipes, I can confidently say that my boys love Viva Raw's food. If you'd like to try Viva Raw out, you can use our affiliate code to get 10% off your purchase.